Alright, what's up? It's Jackson from Team SAH. I'm gonna do my Chaos Dragon deck. So, yeah. Alright, main deck. This is really kind of a budget deck because I don't have money, so here you go. Alright, I run 3 Lightpulsar, 2 Darkflare. Lightpulsar is a lot better than Darkflare, so I only like to run 2 Darkflares because 3 is mostly a dead draw. Sometimes it's a dead draw itself. And then Lightpulsar is just really awesome. He's 2500 beater, and you get, when he goes from the field to the graveyard, either by battle or like Torrential or something, you can get either like a Darkflare, Darkness Metal, Dark Armed from your grave, and you special summon it. So, and then I go 3 Eclipse just to search out for and banish the Darkness Metal, and then get it to your hand with his effect. 3 Darkness Metal, main engine in the deck. Get your dragon types, get your dragon monsters, OTK. So, yeah. I run 1 Vice Dragon just because I can summon it when I don't have any monsters and your opponent has monsters, but his attack is halved, but I only use it really to just banish for Darkness Metal. Dark Armed, because this deck you're really throwing a lot. This deck has a lot of dark monsters, so it's kind of easy to get them out. Plus you can get them out with Darkness Metal. And then I run 1 Summoner just so I can get, say, like
Wyvern.
Yeah, so I can get Wyvern to the field, XCs, and then purposely detach an Eclipse as an overlay. And then Sangan just to get cards to my hand, really. If I'm out of low level cards and I can't summon my huge beaters, I just summon Sangan just to get cards. That's really it for most of the darks. And then Cyber Valley, just for power of the draw, and I just use him just to stall, really. 2 Tomatoes, just so I can get out some Summoner Monk and do the whole XCs thing. And then I go 1 Tragoedia and 1 Gorz.
Win condition.
Yeah, I only have 1 Tragoedia. I recently pulled it, and then Gorz is it should be in every deck. So then, I play, for the lights, I play 2 Lyla and 2 Ryko, just so I can mill cards, and so you have a chance of milling Eclipse Wyvern, which I always seem to do. And yeah, and then I run 2 Veilers, just because it's Veiler. You really
In the meta.
Yeah, pretty much everyone runs Veiler, and it's good against a lot of top tier decks that just mill cards left and right, like 6 Sands, Inzectors, Windups. You just Veiler them and stops their loop for a turn or so. I play a Card Trooper just so I can mill cards to get Eclipse. Yeah, and he's a 1900 beater. And then that's it for monsters. Spells, 2 Pot of Dualities. Sometimes it's a dead draw. The only reason it's a dead draw is because you can't special summon that turn, so if you get Eclipse and get it to your hand and you have Darkness Metal, you'll have to wait a turn to do the loop. But I mean, other than that, you can get magic or trap cards pretty easily with them. Then I run Charge the Light Brigade just to mill and to get Lyla, Ryko. And then D.D.R, if I can't banish cards, if I can't banish a Light and Dark to get out Darkflare, then get Darkness Metal to my hand, I just use D.D.R if I have Darkness Metal banished and he comes to the field. And then I run staples. So Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon, 2 M.S.Ts just because I only have 2, Dark Hole, Torrential. I only run one because I only have one. And then Mirror Force. So staples, every deck. Every deck needs them, pretty much. And then rest of the traps, Dark Bribe, Solemn. I don't have the Solemn Brigade, but I really don't need it that much. And then Royal Decree for like Fiendish Chains and stuff like that. Because Fiendish Chains screw you over.
Dirt trap heavy decks.
Yeah. And then for my extra deck, I run 2 Utopias just so I can detach to get Eclipse Wyvern in the grave. So that's the whole point of the deck. And he is pretty good. 2 Gem Knights just for if I need a 2600 beater, I just summon Gem Knight. Photon, if they're playing a lot of face downs, you can play Photon and possibly get you play them, use his effect.
Get over Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then 1 Maestroke, it's a Book of Moon, pretty much. If you run Maestroke in a deck, you have 3 Book of Moons. If you can get them out, because you have 2 Book of Moons right here because of the overlay units, and then you have the actual Book of Moon. And then that's it for level 4s. Level 5s, I have Tyrus and Adrius, because they're both really good cards. If you have level 5s in the deck, run these 2 cards no matter what, just because they're Tyrus and Adrius. No other reason other than that. Alright, side, I only have about 12 or so side cards in my side deck, but I run 2 Chaos Sorcerers in my side deck. I mostly main them, but recently I haven't mained them because they've been kind of a dead draw. Another Lyla, just in case.
2 isn't enough.
What?
Just in case 2 isn't enough.
Yeah,
pretty
in
much.
case they run a lot of back row, and they just draw my other Lylas. Divine Dragon, just because if my dragons are going to the grave a lot, I'd side them in and get the dragons back to my hand. Another Summoner Monk. Sometimes it's a dead draw, that's why I only main 1, but I side in another just in case I need XCs and I can't get it out a lot. I side in 2 Thunder Kings in case there's a lot of special summoning, like I'd side them in against 6 Sands, or like cards that decks that do a lot of searching.
Or special summoning.
Yeah.
Gem Knights.
And then another Card Trooper, just because it's 1900 beater and it mills cards. Forbidden Lance and D.D.R for the magic. I'll side in Forbidden Lance if they have really high attack beaters. Like if they have something over 28, I'll side in Forbidden Lance. Then D.D.R is just because I might need another one. And then I side Dark Bribe and Escape. So, yeah. That's pretty much self-explanatory. But that's about it for my Chaos Dragon deck profile. So, yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe.